meditate a lot, and with just one single attention just to help with the higher energy from the original universe. Every day I thank the councils and thank the power of God and the cosmic for helping humankind to become more enlightened, more loving, and peaceful. Helping the needy is really helping yourself. The reward is more than anything you can imagine. Good boy, and I love you forever, forever. You're my best friend. It's not how much you have. It's the best you give. Help yourself. Cultivate, meditate, pray. You keep yourself in the same path, in the straight area. Keep your mind clean and determined. God bless you. I love you. I just show you the way. You just have to walk. You see? That's why the more positive, the more meditation, the more your life change. Okay? Positive, positive. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. The number one magician obeyed the Buddha, took the duty to teach this person. Yeah. But he also thought to himself, this man, so old. Yeah. How can he learn the sutra? How can he meditate? Yeah. And if he helped the Sangha, he also cannot do anything much. He's too old. Yeah. One of the three things he couldn't do even one. But the Buddha has already ordered me to do it. I don't dare to disobey him. Okay. So after a few days, he shaved his head. Yeah. And then give him the clothes to become a monk. Yeah. But he doesn't know that because this old man has so many Buddha seeds in the former lives. Yeah. Therefore, he also has been doing a lot of meritorious action in the former life too. And he has learned much of the Buddhist, the truth Dharma. Therefore, in this lifetime, even though he became a monk so late, but he learned very fast. It's probably repeated, so he knew it very fast. But because he's too old, so he doesn't have enough, his body probably doesn't do enough of this, the politeness, kneel on the floor and, if he knew what he do with the cane, you see, so probably it's difficult to this courtesy, prostration and too much of this, I don't know what, bureaucracy stuff, ashram bureaucracy, yeah. Mostly if the elder monk, you have to prostrate, and praise be the great reverence and that reverend and blah, 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 you know what I mean? Yeah, so even though these great monks under Buddha, they already attained arhant and wisdom, but they still have some ego left. You understand me? That is the problem. The ego is the one who make you judge wrongly and thinking different than you should. Yeah. So the younger generation, the younger monks, saw that he doesn't know the etiquette, you know? Yeah, etiquette, right? The rules and stuff. Like prostrate, not flat enough, you know, because of the knees. Or maybe the cane is not softer enough. So something like that, you know, or talking not not in an elegant way to the higher priest, yeah, not say praise be you and I prostrate in front of you and you are the greatest monk on earth, thing like that, yeah. Mm. So these younger monks feel that he doesn't know the etiquette of the ashram, and then sometimes they feel that he's too rough, you know, not very polite and all that. And then sometimes they scolded him, you know, scolded him. So they scolded him sometime and tell him this and that, you know, trying to make him understand. And then he doesn't listen. Yeah. He feel he's elder, you know, and then he learn fast. He know many things, so he doesn't respect the order of the younger monks also. So they also look down upon him, huh? After seeing that their attitude like that to him, he was thinking to himself, at home, my wife and kids, you know, hate me. Now I have become a monk. I was thinking I could have a refuge and have a peaceful life so that I don't have to be near those, you know, the worldly people who are troublemaking and not peaceful. And then I cannot believe that here, even the younger monks, you know, so condescending, you know, looking down upon me like this. I don't know what have I done wrong. And now I have more trouble here. Maybe better I go kill myself again. I told him he should wait. It's all already. What a hurry, no? I mean, sooner or later, right? Right? It's rather sooner than later. 100 years already. But he think if he kill himself, then all the trouble will be gone. At home, he couldn't get on well with family. Here, he don't get on well with the monks. So what to do, you know? So he went into a forest next to a river. And that river is very deep and strong current. He take out his monk robe, put it on the tree, and then he kneel down. He kneel down and talking to the kasa, the rope, the monk's rope. Meaning talking to the Buddha, you know. I say, I'm going to die here, but I won't leave the Buddha. I'm not leaving you. Yeah. I won't leave the Dhamma. I don't leave the Sangha. This clothes here, I leave it here to make offering to all the bhikkhu who has kept the discipline perfectly and who practice very diligently meditation. After I leave this body, I vow to be born into a rich family, happy ending and all that, you know, and then also peacefully, and they will not obstruct me doing good things. Yeah. And then I will let me meet the three jewels again, and then I become a monk again, and from a good starting, you know, I will be better. Yeah, that's what he thought, nah? And then he will be liberated. After thinking that, he jumped into the river. But his teacher, the Mauhada Galana, number one magician, he was in the other side, you know, not right there. He was in the bamboo grove. He used his heavenly eye, and he saw that. He saw his old old disciple. He was just checking, just like you're using secret camera, checking, what is his old disciple doing. Oh, he saw him jumping. Yeah. And then he used his magical power, fish him up. Yeah. He fished him up first, and then he flew over there and asked him, "What are you doing?" So he looked up and he saw his teacher. He was so ashamed, so ashamed. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to say. And he was thinking to himself, but I should never lie to my teacher. Yeah. And then life after life, my tongue will be cut off. But my teacher already knows. Yeah, even if I tell lie, he would know too. So it's better. It's better I tell the truth. Because in this life, in this world, anyone who has some wisdom and their heart is pure and they always tell the truth and they're honest, even all the heavenly kings have to respect that person. But if you have wisdom, but you're not honest, yeah, and straight, then then it's bad, yeah. It's better to be just a normal person, but being honest and good, than to be a monk, teacher of others, the lay people, but being dishonest and untruthful. It's better, even though if am not able to save someone else, at least I can save myself. I cannot, I cannot tell lie. Yeah. He's lecturing to himself a lot, but I just make it short. Like why you shouldn't do this, why you shouldn't lie, and all kind of thing. Okay. So he explained to his teacher. So I'm sorry, I don't feel like staying in this mundane world anymore. Yeah. I want to become a monk to have peace in my heart. But on the contrary, I don't have peace. It just has more vexation. So I would like to die here, kill myself. Please forgive me, dear teacher. So that, number one magician, his name is too long, I can't remember. Can you repeat his name? The Indian? No, don't know. You're Hindu, right? You can only know Vishnu and Brahma and Krishna. Okay, never mind. So his teacher, the number one magician, thought, this old man, if I don't use a frightening method to treat him, then he will not have success, yeah, in his monkhood. And then after he thinking that, he said, okay, you hold on to my dress. I'm going to take you up into the sky. During the flight, fasten your seatbelt and don't think of it. Don't think of anything bad. I have to always think of. Positive. Yeah. Good thinking. Positive thinking only. Yeah. So, okay, he hold on to the dress of his teacher, number one magician, and then he took him up into the sky. Just almost like a blink of an eye. Both of them already at the ocean side. So, and then he came down with his student. Both of them walking on the beach. And then they saw a girl, a woman just die. But her body is already, being decomposed somehow. And so many flies and ants are running around her dead body. But there was one, a maggot. That worm or that maggot just run into the nose and come out to the mouth and run back in the nose and go back to the mouth again. Yeah. And then run into the socket of the eyes, come out of the eyes, and then go in through the ears and come back out. And then that's very frightening, very ugly, ugly, and yucky, yucky. Yeah. And the teacher, number one magician, stood there, meditate for a while, and then he keep walking. The old monk running after and asked him, "What is the reason why the girl die here?" And there is a maggot keep running all over her organs like that. The teacher said, "I tell you later." Just to want to raise his interest more, It's too old, a little stubborn, you understand? I'm not saying old people are bad, it's just in this case, yeah, probably has been too defensive, you have to look at the background. You see, he cannot be such a peaceful and I would say simple person. He lived with that kind of wife and those kind of children. Understand? He has been defensive, closed in all his life. Therefore, even become a monk, not immediately erase all this habit, personality. Yeah. It's a lifetime, 100 years old, huh? Have you seen any easy to live with 100 years old? You haven't seen many. There's not many, that's why. Mostly die before, before 100 years old. All right, so then both of them keep walking, the teacher and the student keep walking. After a few kilometers, or a few pace or something, I saw another one, no, another girl, a girl, but alive. She's carrying a pitcher, a peach, no, not a pitcher, sorry, a peach spot, huh? The the brass peach, for water peach, right? Yeah, pitcher or peach? Pitcher, so that's correct. She carried on her on her head, very big one. And then she put water into that pitcher, but then so the water inside keep boiling, 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 and she jumped into it, jumped into that boiling pitcher water, and then there's no more. Yeah, no more flesh left. It's only bone. And then because,
It's so little, how can she jump into that?
maybe a big one, and the girl is big, small. Not all girls are puffy like you. Huh? Chubby, chubby. Yeah, I wonder also. Must be a big one. This is a story, magic story. So she jumped into it, and then until all her body, flesh, everything, like decompose in it. And then becomes the water boils so strongly, her flesh even comes out. There. And then the wind will blow. The wind just suddenly blow to the pieces of her flesh everywhere. And then suddenly all the flesh come back together. And she regained her form again. And then she tear her own flesh and then eat it, as if it's a very good food. He want to scare this old man, scare all the hell out of him so that he can be clean and receive something better. He's too full inside. Too old people, too old many years and collected so many garbage, so he has to burn it all out by this. And then the old disciple, Master, what kind of sin did she commit it that she has to do this? And they say, just wait, I tell you later. And then keep walking, and the student follow him. Yeah. After a while, they saw a very, very big trunk of tree, so many worms, cover it all over the tree. Even all the leaves also, everywhere, every inch has worms on it. And also he hear they crying from the tree. Yeah, but the crying is very heartbreaking. It's as if from the hell, you know. So he was so scared. The old monk was so scared. Asked, Master, who is crying so terrifyingly like that, and why? Don't worry, wait, I'll tell you later. So I keep walking again. Probably he brought him to hell, you know, some kind of lighter hell. Hmm? Uh, and then I keep walking for a while, and then they saw a big mountain. There are many swords and knives, very sharp on that mountain. And then there's one person from the tip of the mountain keep falling down to the bottom of the foot of the mountain, and then do it again and again and again. All his body is punctured by all these knives and swords and bleeding all over. Yeah, but never see any sword or any knives kaput or fell down or slanted or nothing. Just they stay still. And then even if one of the knives is like top side, he come and make it straight again, and then he came to the mountain and run it down again. You know, falling down again like that, non-stop. He's so scared. You know, the old students so scared. Oh, master, why is this person suffer so much? Why does he keep doing that? Later. When the time comes, I tell you. I'm sorry if I... It's okay still? Translation is a nuisance, isn't it? If I read it, it would be better, you know. It's so smooth, you know. Qua quả nơi này thấy một con trai to lớn trong quanh mình. You all understand. It's Vietnamese, very easy, yeah. I understood everything. And even when I was a child, I already understood. Why couldn't you? And then, okay, after they walked a little bit further, they saw a big boy, you know, very musculous, yeah. But all over his body are heads of different animals, yeah. And many of the gods or the Ashura having a lot of arrow and bow, you know, they keep shooting at these animals. Yeah. Animal on the body of the boys. Animal has. That means it's his own body also, yeah. And then his body, because they use poison arrows and flaming arrows also. So his body was burning, flaming, and it's very, very painful. And he was screaming, yelling, crying. He's scared also, scared again, and say, Master, what have he done? You know, what has this person done? He said, later, I tell you later. He want to make him scare more and more to, you know, to put down all his stubbornness and all this collected prejudice, you know, and this habit and all this stuff. Okay. I think if Sariputra teach him just intellectually, probably he never succeed. So only this master can teach him by using magical power to bring him to hell. And then they will go in further, saw another big mountain. This mountain is only is a composite of bones. No stone, no earth, nothing. And it's so tall. You know, hundreds, thousands of meters tall. Even cover the sun, the sunshine. And then that area of the sea was very, very dark, you know. But the teacher walked up to the mountain, you know, kind of relaxingly. So he followed him, yeah. And then the old monk was thinking to himself, okay, this time if I ask him, he looked very relaxing. If I ask him about all the what happened before, he probably would tell me. So then he said, okay, listen here. I will tell you all the reason behind all this, the scene that you've seen before. Okay, the first girl who died on the beach, she was the wife of Takbak. He is a Save. He is a Save citizen. She was very beautiful. So her husband loved her dearly. Yes, but Takbak went out to do business, and because he was too much in love with his wife, so he took his wife together with him on the trip. And there was another 500 people, 500 merchants together out into the sea. In the old time, they went out to sea in the deep area to find the jewel, precious stone, pearls, and that stuff. Yeah, or some wood that is floating on the water. Precious wood, like thick and sandalwood and all that. Yeah, yes. Okay, so over there she was always making herself beautiful, and always behaving, very kind of very grandiosely. And she feel very proud, very not just proud but arrogant about her beauty, and very attached to her own beauty as well. In the middle of the sea, there was suddenly appear a turtle, big one, and somehow he punctured the ship. So then everybody died. So all the yaksua and the vampire make big wind blow all the dead body onto the beach, because the beach doesn't accept dead body. You see, so sometimes when the typhoon and all that on the ocean, on the sea, that is because some of the devils and the ghosts and ghostling, they make the wind to do something. And maybe they push all the dead body onto the sea or something like that, or to clean the sea surface. So all of these people, it depends on their desire when they die, what they thought when they die. So we're born into different area. Yeah. But this girl, because she loved herself, her beauty so much, she feels sorry to have left her body, so she reborn as this maggot. Yeah. Therefore, keep coming, running all over to see her own face. And cannot be liberated. If somebody asks, okay, if depends on your own desire, yeah, your own attachment, then you are born into a place like that, or a position or being like that to satisfy your desire. Then how can anybody be born in hell? Because nobody would be attached to hell. Nobody would love hell. How come someone would be born in hell? Huh? Logical, huh? Logical. And then they would say that when these people are alive, if you steal the money or the possession of the three jewels, like the Buddha, the Sangha, or steal things from your parents, or you kill others, and this kind of sin is very, very big. You have to be born. You have to be going down to the hell, in the forever, this kind of fire burning you. Yeah. But that person before he die, he will contract a kind of cold sickness, you know, like you feel very, very cold. Yeah, very, very cold, maybe flu or something like that. Before he died, you know. So he feel very, very cold all the time. And when he was having sickness, thirst, you know, with the coldness, so cold like that, then he always think of heat. Yeah, he always prefer to be, you know, in a heated area or the fire or something like that. When he think like that, then he been drawn to the fire hell. Wow, what a mechanism. Incredible. If you catch a flu or cold something, don't think of fire, okay? Think of ice. Then you will born in the hell of ice at least. Oh, sorry. Don't think of anything. Just think of Buddha. Think of the Master. Think of heaven, okay? Decide the 5 great king of heaven, okay? Then you'll be born there. The time of death is very important. Whatever you think at that time, you will attract suitable position or places to be born in. That's why when you're alive, you must practice dying, okay? Practice. So when you meditate, you should leave everything behind. Leave your body, leave your friend, leave everything. Don't think of anything, just think of greatness. Yeah? Of the gods that I told you, okay? And at least you'll be born into at least one of these regions. And then the Master continue to help you. If you think of anything else, then God helps you. So it's a very clever mechanism, huh? Incredible. Make you sick, cold, freezing like that. Then you have to think of fire, of heat. Then you will attract yourself to that, to the heated hell. Fire, hellfire. So don't be so scared. I mean, even if you committed anything wrong, after initiation, you already knew what's right, what's wrong. Okay? And the Master tried to help you regulate the karma already. Just don't do it again. Then when you die, you will not think of that. You will not be made to draw yourself, you know, to put yourself in the position that you have to think of suffering. Okay? Okay. Yeah. If anyone steal the lamp from the, you know, that people make to offering to the Buddha, you know, to worship the Buddha, they put lamp. You know, in the old time, it's very dark, you know, no electricity. So people come to see the Buddha, they've been light, you know, they've been candles or lamp, so that at night the Sangha, the Buddha can use to light the street, they can walk. Or they bring things that's useful, you know, yes. They bring clothes and all that to make offering to the Buddha and the Sangha. Because the Buddha and Sangha, they don't have money, they don't earn money, they just teach people and rely on others, yeah, to survive, to do the teaching, yeah. They could do things, they just a monk, they just want to save all their time for the teaching of others, yeah, and meditate, yeah, or learning with the Buddha, yeah. So when the lay people come, they bring all kind of things, you know, maybe bring bowl, baking bowl, some clothes, or the lamp, or the medicine, yeah, or honey, something that is necessary, yes. And also they might bring some like sandalwood, incense, frankincense, all that. Because that to ward off the mosquitoes and insects. You see, that's why you see the Buddha have incense. And then when after the Buddha died, they light the incense in front of the Buddha statue. I wonder if the mosquito can bite the stone statue or not. Have you seen the mosquito bite the stone Buddha? No, I guess not. Okay. but, but it's a good tradition. And it helps the incense merchant, you know, make money. So it's okay. It's no harm. No harm. Okay. So if even some people just steal something like a lamp, yeah, or some wood, you know, for warming, yeah, for lighting fire. and any of the torch, yes, or even grass, dry grass or anything that the Buddha and Sangha need to use sometimes. Or if you go in and demolish the Sangha's room or mess it up, making trouble, or the lecture hall, you damage the lecture hall, or you this all kind of now you say all kind of vandalism, okay? And then even to other people, not just the Buddha and Sangha. In the winter time, if by any reason you take off the clothes of someone, make him freeze, yeah, or because you have power, even it's already cold, you throw cold water at them and things like that, okay? Yeah, and make them die of cold or hot or still in their clothes. All these kind of actions will bring that person to hell. But to the eyes hell, yeah, freezing hell. In the beginning, this person will have fever, okay, high fever, yeah, and like burning his body, feeling very very hot. So he also thinking of coldness, nah? Ice and all that, yes. And when he was thinking like that, he died. It just make him to think like that and die. Only that's the purpose of fever at that time is like that. And then of course, after he left the body, the soul left the body, they go to the ice, freezing hell. And the Buddha named many, like Upada, Badoma, Kovada, Fandalai, etc., etc. These are the names of this freezing hell. Probably in Sanskrit, I don't remember all this, sorry. In this kind of freezing hells, the criminal felt cold all the time, feel freezing all the time, and his body became shrunken. It's like some some dry prune or something like that. Yeah, and then his brain is like very very fragile inside, easy to break, everything. And then all his head, the skull and his head become broken in thousand pieces. Yeah. And then all his bones in the body broken, they become like arrows, like. And then they come back again and then suffer the same again and again and again. But he won't die. Of course, at that time he's in his astral body, he won't die. And he feel all the suffering all the same. He cannot hide anywhere. And he cannot stop the process until his sin has been cleansed. If anyone, because of greed, rob other people of their possession, so that person will die of hunger and thirst, then that person will become a hungry ghost when he dies. The robber, yeah. First, he will contract a kind of gassy disease, that his stomach become very swollen, bloating, and he couldn't eat, he couldn't digest his food. And then the medicine man will bring some good food in and coax him to eat. Oh, this is a good one, this is beautiful, this is sweet, this is easy to digest, etc., etc. You please try to eat, and then your sickness will be cured. And then the sick person became angry, said to the medicine man, I hate all this. I'm frightened of it. Yeah. Don't ever let my eyes see this food again. Yeah. At that time, he think like that. He died. And then, of course, he will come because of his thinking before he died, he became a hungry ghost. There are other people who are so arrogant and stupid, do not believe in the three jewels, meaning the enlightened master, the teaching, and the Sangha, and the assembly, yeah? Or maybe slander the Buddha, yeah? Look down upon the Buddha, and also don't live according to human standard, yeah? Like morally enough, do not be filial, it's not filial to their parents, yeah. Do not help the siblings or other in the clans when they need, and they're very indulgent in sensual pleasure all the time, yeah. He doesn't discriminate. This is the relatives or this is a stranger, have all kind of incest or thing like that, yeah. Also, he doesn't believe that there are, there are the cause and retribution. Yeah, he don't believe that. And when he's sick, he lay in there, you know, how you say, clutching his own body together. He cannot stretch himself because when he was well, he didn't want to hear the correct words. He doesn't want to hear the moral words. And then at that time, the parents and the family members knew that this patient is going to die soon. So she tried to tell him, okay, we are going to recite the sutra for you, okay? Try to take refuge on the Buddha in your heart. And then you look at the picture of the Buddha with respect. And then you try to recite the name of the Buddha, okay? And then, so your sin will become lessened, and then you have more and more merit, all right? Yeah. And all these things that you have now, you're going to die soon. We're going to give it to other people, poor people. Yeah. Even though they talk in a gentle voice and trying to comfort him and bringing him to the correct view like that, but he doesn't like. Yeah. He was very angry. He said, I vow never to want to hear all this talk again. Yeah. These are nonsense to me, means nothing. Yeah. When I die, there's nothing, no marriage, no sin, nothing. When I die, it's all finished. When he think like that, he died. Yeah. And because of this, his wrong view. When he think before he died, he was born in a lower level of bad animals, because animal has no chance to learn culture, moral. There's no respecting for parents, elderly, nothing. Yeah, that kind of animals they were born into. Yeah. So it is all because of the thinking of this patient when he was when he died, before he died. But if anyone loved to cultivate moral standards, yeah, and saw the seed of human quality, keep the 5 precepts, and then during his life, he never has any sickness, tear his body and mind apart like that, feeling very agitated like that. And when he died, his heart is very peaceful. His thought is very happy and, normal. He will not become confused and torn like the other upper level, the above mentioned patients. He knows that he's dying. So then when the family asks him if he wants to hear the Buddha's teaching, yeah, if he wants to see the Buddha's picture, if he wants to hear any of the Sangha talking, the truth, Would you like to be a vegetarian also? A vegan? Vegan? Yeah. Would you like to make offering to the three jewels? Then the patient this time said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, excellent, excellent. I like all this. Do it for me. And then so the family member continued to say, okay, if you listen, if you read the Dharma, the Sutra, and you're looking at the Buddha, then you will enter um, the Buddha path. If you offer to print any of the sutra, the teaching, then wherever you go, you will have intelligence and wisdom. I mean, many lives, yes. And you will understand many things, meaning the teaching, yeah? If you make offering to the Sangha, the monks and the nuns, wherever you will be born, you will be rich and happy. Yeah. Whatever you need, you will always have. So after the patient, the dying person heard that, he was very happy, and he vowed that, okay, wherever I will be born in the future, please let me meet the Buddha, the Sangha, and the teaching. So after that person died, he reborn as a person again, as the human again. If anyone keep the 10, the 10 precepts, yeah, a little bit further than the 5, yes. And then in order and use that merit to wish to be born in heaven, being a god, high god in heaven, or if any person keep the precept very, very diligently, correctly, and then always do the charity work, and then he keep all these good precept, at least the 5 I give you, or the 8 way of purification, yeah. And then when he die, he will feel peaceful. He can lay down like this and look at the Buddha's picture, and he certainly will hear the music of the sphere, heaven, yeah. And you can see his body, his face is very, very brightened, yeah. And then he was put his hand up like that, and then he will go up to heaven, yeah. Because of Takbak's wife too attached of her own beauty, so when she dies, she'll be reborn as this maggot and stay right next to her own body. And after this maggot die, her soul will be born in hell and suffer a lot. Okay, so he keep asking, okay, how much longer am I going? Let's have a few more pages. I take a drink, okay? I need a drink. I need a drink, forgive, huh? Cheers. Just tea, yeah? No beer, no cola, nothing. Not like outside, they say they need a drink, meaning you know what, right? But you guys are not tired? You okay? No, sleepy or want to go? No? Because we can do it tomorrow. Yeah. Can what? You want to go? Yeah, go first. Whoever feel like tired must go, can go, huh? I don't mind. Because I also want to go myself. Oh my God. What time is it? 12 o'clock already. What time was I here? 9 o'clock? I was here at 9, right? 9:30? 9:15. Oh, 9:50, so almost 10. So it's more than 2 hours already. Oh my God. Who is he? Huh? Yeah, your master, not mine. Oh my God, this Mohadagalagas, he's really insistent, huh? My God, to teach us one student, one disciple, have to go through so much. Hmm? Through so much. You just want to teach him by example, by real, visual, digital, digital effect, right? Maybe special effect, yeah. Maybe he just made it all up, yeah. Just to teach him something, so that he frightened and not thinking of anything else, yeah? But continue in his way as a monk. He's so old already. If he doesn't start now, he will never be able to make it. Hmm? Hmm. I'm just worried that my translation are so a little choppy for you. I really apologize. Yeah? Doing good? Got a certificate from you? Translating diploma? I could do better if I have more time. Yeah. If I read it first and... Yeah, okay. All right. And then the old disciple asked again, Master, Master Reverend, yeah? Yeah. And the one who eats her own flesh, what was the reason that she did that? So the teacher, I just say the teacher, okay, the magician, number one magician said that, oh, this woman was in the Save country. She was the daughter of a lay person, meaning the one who believe in the Buddha, but not a monk, not just any other outside, yeah? This lay person vowed to make offering one bhikkhu, one monk, all his life. So whatever he needs, he will offer all his life to that person, for that monk alone. So he make okay. Because this bhikkhu at that time want to make a retreat by himself for 90 days. Yeah, 90 days. So he makes for him a little hut for the bhikkhu to stay inside. Every day he make beautiful food and good drink, clean and pure, to bring it to make offering to the bhikkhu. Every day, when it's a time to have meal, he told his girl servant to bring the money and the food there to the monk. But before the food reached the monk, she eat all that by herself. She ate it all. And then whatever left over or not tasty, she will bring it to the monk. After a while, the lay Buddhists saw that the girl servant becomes so, nice and puffy and, very, very fat. Maybe more than before. Not very fat, but chubby, different than before. The skin become glowing or whatever, different. So he say, hey, did you stole some food from my master? Or how come you become so chubby like that? So, mm, so this is a woman, not the man, who make offering. So I say, no, madam, no. I also believe in merit and punishment. I wouldn't dare do that. How would I dare to do that? Only the master ate first, and whatever left over he gave me, I ate. That's why, yeah. I swear to you, if I ate before the master, then life after life I will eat my own flesh. She swears so that her the master, the lady of the house believes her. So okay. You should know, he told to the old monk, you should know. That servant girl who has taken the meal, the food from the bhikkhu, and she deny it, and then she swear like that. So that's why she get, the result of her vow. At the moment, it's just a beginning manifestation. It's a beginning of manifestation of her punishment only. After this, she will have to go down to hell and suffer even worse. Understand? It's just a beginning only. Yeah. And the suffering, the pain for her, I cannot all describe to you. Yeah. So I say, and Master, the tree, that's so big, but so many worms, eating it, and the crying so pitiful like that. What is the reason? So he said, was one of the reincarnation, rebirth of a bhikkhu who has the duty to keep all the property of the Sangha, of the monks and nuns there. One of them keep maybe storekeeper, something like that. Yeah, okay. His name is Lai Lai Cha, but he took these the things from the Sangha, yeah, and all the fruit, some fruits and the vegetable, and the food. He took them and gave it to his own clan, and other lay people. These people who ate that, even though they didn't want it, they didn't know it, they didn't want him to do it, but they were given the food from the Sangha and the things from the Sangha. After they die, they became worms like that and eating, the body of this tree, which was the bhikkhu. Yeah, he became a tree, and all the worms are eating his body. Master, and the one who's been shot at, and crying and all his body burning like that, what has he done? So the master say, this person, when he was alive, he was a hunter. Yeah, he killed so many animals. So therefore, after he died, he must go down to hell, this kind of hell, and suffer like that, being shot at, just like he has been shooting at the animals when he was alive. Whew. Nobody knew all this, huh? Are you glad you are vegan now? Yes. I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that you know it's good for you. Because I can teach forever, but if you don't have enough wisdom to know it and to believe in it, then it's also no use for you. So I'm glad that you know. I'm glad that you're intelligent, knowing what's right, what's wrong, and follow the right thing. I'm proud of you. I'm telling you, I stay in one of the mountains. There was no electricity, no water, yeah? I have to rely on rainwater and some solar panels. In winter, summer is less, but winter, sometimes I stay there in winter too, and some hunter come there and just killing all these wild pigs, And sometimes they cry, and I was heartbroken all the time. If I heard some hunter coming or I saw them, I tell all the animals, run away, run in the opposite direction of the wind. Yeah, run far away. And when I go near the sea, I saw people fishing on a river. I tell all the fish, go, 10 kilometers away from the shore, go. Yeah. But sometimes it doesn't help, because they want to die. I say, if you want to die, then you stay near the shore. If you don't want, then go away, quick. Anything you see suspicious, a string, a hook or something, don't go near. Don't go near any ship, anything like that. But what can we do? Okay, now, and he asked again. But this person, the hunter, will continue to suffer like that for a long time. Huh? He doesn't know when this person will be free from this kind of suffering. Even that master doesn't know when. He said, don't know when. So he said, Master, and the person who throw himself from the top of the mountain all the way down in the swords and knives mountain, what has he done? Because when he threw him down like that, he was pierced by all the knives and the sword and bleeding all over. So he said, this person was in the Vungsa city. He was a general, but he's the first one, he's a pioneer. He went first to kill anything in his path, anyone, all the citizens. He never care. He doesn't have any pity for anyone. He just kill anyone. Therefore, he has this punishment because of that. And there's no time, no telling of time when he can be done with this, when he can be liberated from that. And Master, and what about this mountain of bones? So he say, oh, this mountain of bones was was from a big fish. Yeah. That was your previous incarnation, your own bone. Because you were just a mundane and ignorant person then. Yeah. You have been blind, so you didn't know. You still don't know now, because you have not reached enlightenment enough to see that is your past life. Oh, after the old disciple monk heard this, he was so frightened, and he said, oh, Master, my soul, my mind is still so blurred. I could not know all these things. Please tell me the reason of my past life. Why have I been born? Why have I been born as a big fish like this? A fish so big that the bones become a mountain. Yeah. So say, listen here. Birth and death, keep running like a wheel. It has never stopped. But, how you say, good deeds and bad sin, the punishment and the reward is very, very exact. Has never been anything missing. Okay. And never have any failure and never any mistake. No one can escape. Whatever bad karma you sow, you have to reap it sooner or later. Since time immemorial, people keep doing this. Yeah. Okay. Long time ago, in the past, there was a king also on this earth. His name is Dharma Sangha, something like that. Okay. He always been very charitable, and giving things to people. He keep the precepts. He listen to the Dharma, and he has merciful heart. He has no wickedness in him. He has never harmed any being. He's worthy to be a king, a real king. He used moral teaching to rule his kingdom. And at this time, he's already been king for 20 years. Now, one afternoon, he was playing cards, with his maybe officials. There was a person, the criminal, who has been killing someone, yeah, a murderer. Somebody caught him, and then saw the judge come in and tell the king, Your Majesty, out there is a murderer. How are we going to deal with him? How do we measure the punishment for him? So the king was very deep in his card playing, chess playing. He didn't think, he didn't hear very well. He said, just do according to the law. Mm? So at that time, the national law is that, of course, any murderer have to be chop, yeah, chop head, yeah, killed. So after the chess game finished, he asked his officials, hey, the murderer criminal, where is he right now? Bring him out so I can ask him why and, to judge accordingly. And they say, oh, you say according to national law, so we chop already. Oh my God. And after the king heard that, he was so scared. He fainted on the floor. He fell on the floor. And after a while, he regained his consciousness. He lamented to himself, all of you concubines, elephants, horses, all of you court officials, all of you will stay here and enjoy. Only I myself will have to go to hell. Before I became king, there are also someone else who inhabit this kingdom or who inhabit this palace. After I die, somebody else will be there also. So, but I became a king, but I killed one person. It's like a murderer king, yeah, murderous king. So I don't know, life after life, this sin will bring me where? Will lead me to what? To what place? What kind of hell or whatever will happen to him. I decide I don't want to become a king anymore. I don't want to be king anymore from now on. All the authority, I pass it on to all of you. Yeah, you take care of the state affairs. I go to the mountain, try to practice, and try to help myself to liberate myself. After a while, this king died, and he be reborn as the big fish, probably the whales or something like that, huh? The whale is the biggest one in the ocean, right? Okay, biggest possible whale. In a very big ocean. His body is so many meters long, many kilometers long. It looked like 700 kind of yotung. I don't know what that is, probably miles or kilometers at that time. After he died, many successor, continue. And many of his officers at that time rely on their own power because the king's not there anymore. They become powerful, mighty, and they did so many bad things. They oppressed the citizens, innocent, very wicked people. Make the wife left the husband, the children, despise the parents. They also rob people, from tax and all that. Make people very make citizens suffer a lot. So all of them, after they die, they become also this kind of big fish, And many of the worms and the bacteria, hiding inside their body, around their skin, and keep eating them every day, as if a knife is stabbing them all the time, all over their body. And because it's so painful, so they all come, rubbing their body onto the crystal mountain, and that make more worms and more worm maggot die. Yeah, there's a lot of blood coming out. So many miles of water is red with the worms and the maggots' blood. Because of that sin, killing the worms and the maggot, after they die, they are born into hell. Oh, God, whatever you do, cannot help. Okay, all these great fish, whenever they sleep, is 100 years. Whenever they wake up, they have nothing to eat. They have to open their mouth, and then whatever, boats and fish and people all go in there and they eat. Yeah. One time when they opened their mouth, there were 500 merchants in one of the boats because the water running very fast. So all the people in the boats go straight into the mouth of these big whales. When he opened the mouth, because of the current, he opened, and then his gear or something, the water come out, and then so therefore it created a great current, so that the boats come inside straight into his mouth with 500 people. Everybody was so scared inside, screaming, crying. Some recite the Buddha's name, some recite the sutra, some ask for God to help. Everybody was so very, very frightened. And then some even calling his parents or wife and kids and said, "This is my last day. We'll never see you again. I will never see you again." And then when the boat is almost near the mouth of the fish, they're so frightened that they say, "Namo Buddha." Yeah. And the fish just heard the name of the Buddha, he just closed the mouth. Because he feel merciful, suddenly. The Buddha's name influenced his heart, and he feel merciful. So he stopped, he closed the mouth, so the water current is not flowing strongly anymore. The boat is safe, everybody is saved. Therefore, the fish is dead, die after that because hungry, yeah. And then his soul is born in the Vương city. After he died, the sea divas, sea gods and goblin, they push his body into on shore. So many nights and days and rain and shine, so his flesh has been rotten, only the bones left. Yeah. All these criminals had been born as a big fish in this ocean, and you are one of them. And you are the king, at that time, the king who killed one person, even if that person is a murderer, and he just do according to the national law, and he's still being punished like this. Oh my God. Imagine all the warriors out there, all the leaders who lead the wars and all that. Imagine. And kill many innocent people, children, women, helpless people. Oh, my God, my God, my God. Only if everybody knows, huh? So now that you have been born as a human again, why don't you, despite life and birth and death, and being diligent and practice to become liberated. Why you want to die here again? Want to kill himself, huh? Why you want to kill yourself again? If you die right now, you will be in hell immediately. And at that time, even if you want to go out of hell, will be difficult. Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. You see, he just shaved his head and fighting with the other younger monks and then want to kill himself. So he has no merit to go anywhere else except to go to hell. Hmm? And no merit to come out. Okay. So Tila Bide, the old monk, after hearing that, he suddenly remembered his past life, yeah? And then he became frightened of being born and die and reborn again and again. He remembered how to practice again. And then he continued to observe the mountain of bone, which was his past life. And then he became enlightened, understand the impermanent nature of life. Yeah, he can detach himself from that. At that moment of detachment, he became Arahant. Yeah. And his teacher, the number one magician, so happy, say, "Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, your wish has come true. Your job is done. Your mission is done." Yeah. Now you don't have to follow you don't have to rely on my power anymore. You can use your own magical power to return. Yeah. And then the magical master flew into the air, and the old monk also do the same. In a while, they arrive at the bamboo grove and slowly descend onto the ground. All the young monks before, rubbing with him, now saw in that. Doesn't even know that he's already became Arahant. No, doesn't know it yet. And still feeling very arrogant and despising him, yeah? Sometimes even scolding him. So the Buddha want to stop this arrogance and ignorance. And he want to kind of demonstrate the power of this new old monk. So then he asked the old monk, "Oh, today you have been on the ocean, right?" He said, "Yes. Yes, your honor one." "And then what have you seen over there, at the ocean, near the ocean?" So he respectfully tell the Buddha everything that he saw. Yeah. And then the Buddha say, "Oh, excellent. Today you know the truth. Then from now on, you will liberate yourself from life and death, and you will go to Nepal in the end. And then at this time, you have enough merit to accept offering from heaven and humans. Yeah, you already complete your work." So after hearing the Buddha say all this, all the younger bhikkhu was very nervous, anxious, frightened, and they were thinking, they were repenting, and thinking, "Oh my God, yeah, this old man is a virtuous person, yeah, have wisdom and attaining a high level of practice. We were so stupid, we didn't know anything. Up to now, we were very condescending, arrogant, and looked down upon him. My God, there's a lot of big sin. We better go and beg his forgiveness or else, yeah?" So they all stood up, went in front of the old monk and prostrate in front of him and say, "Praise be the great honor, reverence. Yeah, please open your merciful heart, forgive us. Yeah. In a former time we were mistaken, we didn't know. Please forgive us. So he's happily smile and say, to me, all of you are very good, virtuous people. Yeah. If you repent, then it's good, good, good. No problem. Mm. Okay, but the monks, the young monks are still very scared, because slandering an enlightened monk is terrible. It's very, very bad. In India, they say like that, don't mess up with any monks, ever. Yeah. Yes. Because they worry that their marriage or, will cause trouble for them if they don't respect the monk. Not that the monk do anything. It's just because maybe they attain high level, then because of that, whoever slandered him will go to hell. Truly, or be punished. Very terrible. Mm. Okay, so all the young bhikshu is still very, very worried, Mm. So he saw that. So he sat there and lectured to them, tell them all kind of good things, encourage them to continue to meditate, to continue to practice, to liberate themselves from life and death. And then, from then on, all these young monks are very diligently practice and in humility and sincerity. And then it's not long afterward, they also attain arahant. Yeah. And because of that, all the people in the Vongsa city, they all praise this story and praise him, the old monk. Yeah. From then on, because of 100 years old person became a monk and has thus married and even can encourage the young one to become arahant. So they were very, very happy, and many people from then on either let their son, their daughter, their male servant, female servant, to become monks, or they themselves also, leave the world, become monks also. Yeah. Okay, now you know. Okay, huh? Yeah. I'm telling you, even if you don't become a monk or nun, it is also nice to live alone, to do your things. I'm telling you, today I have thinking to tell you what merit you have to become to live alone. The Buddha has many number. I all have some. 16 benefit of living a bachelor life. Okay. Number 1, you can eat when or whatever you want. Yeah, you don't have to ask your wife, can you please cook vegan for me, or can I eat vegan, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you can't. Some people get initiation and afterward they come home, parents or even children stop them eating vegan, or wife or even friends, they keep talking them out. Okay, number 2, you sleep when you want and wherever you want. Yeah. Number 3, you drink whatever you want, whenever you want. And some people force you to drink alcohol and all that, Yeah, so number 4, this is good, the men like it. You can control your own remote, TV remote control. Number 5, you go out whenever you want, with whom you want. Yeah. Number 6, you go back home whenever you want. You don't have to look at the watch. My wife waiting, my husband, waiting. Yeah. Number 7, you can take a bath when you want. Yeah, because if you have husband and wife, sometimes you have to take bath more often. Okay. You know what I mean. Yeah. Or take a shower. Therefore, you don't have to wash so often as if you're together. Yeah. Number 8, you wash your clothes less than before. Nobody, you don't have to consider the person laying next to you. Yeah. Number 9, you can drive your car by yourself. Yeah, I don't, Mostly I don't drive my own car. Sometimes I do. Number 10, you have freedom of speech by yourself. Yeah, because number 11, no contradicting talk. P.S. refer to number 10. Number 12, you can look at anyone or talk to anyone anytime, anywhere you want, without worrying about somebody, without looking back at the shoulder. And number 13, I mean, no jealous, yeah? Yeah. You remember the joke, the husband in the supermarket tried to talk to a beautiful lady and said, please, just keep talking to me. Yeah, I said, but I don't know you. Why should I talk to you? No. I just want to find my wife. That how do you find your wife talking to me? I said, yeah, anytime I talk to some beautiful woman, she will appear from nowhere. Otherwise, he couldn't find her. Okay. What else? Number 13, spend your own money. As you like, yeah? Yeah. Number 14, you wear whatever you like or not wear what you like. Number 15, eat whatever you want. Meditate whenever you want, yeah? No need to consider what time to what, yeah? Number 16, come to see Master and retreat wherever you want, whenever you want. Yeah, there are good things of being alone. Yeah, okay. There are more advantage and merit, but I cannot write a book like this, so just symbolic, okay? You think of the rest, you know the rest, right? Okay. All right, good then. Good boys, good girl, I'm going. You're my dear children. Very dear. Very, very dear. So dear. Dear children. Okay, I'll be happy to pay. Don't matter. It's not much. Even if it's much, it's okay. No, just like charity, no problem. Okay then, that was just a joke. I don't care, okay? I don't care about how much we pay. It's worth it, okay? As long as we can be together, and it's okay. Yeah. It's good excuse to give, Good excuse. Okay. I'm sweating. Oh, must go. Must go. Good night. See you.
It's a very long story.
Huh?
Excuse for
Very long. So much come. Many lifetimes, that's why it's long. Okay, my dear children, I'm going, okay? Right. See you soon. See you soon. I didn't have a chance to see you. At least you see me, right? Yeah, you're welcome. Bye-bye, good night. How come your hair is so white already? You dyed? Platinum. Okay. Ciao. Thanks, the translators. Thank you, translator. Take care of your mind, your talk. Yeah. Anything fun in this world is not fun. Okay? Don't be cheated. Okay? Don't be deluded. Nothing really fun in this world. Keep practicing. Okay? 没什么好玩在这个世界了。看起来好玩，不怎么好玩。OK 啊？是。打坐。OK。